At Newman Enterprises, Nikki and Victoria fret about Victor's fate. Victor appears and announces that everything bad that's happened is due to Nicholas, who's been impersonating JT. Both women are angry, and Nikki can't understand how he pulled it off. Victor clucks that it's unconscionable what Nick's done, and adds he'll still look for JT. At Sharon's place, she chastises Nick for using JT as his weapon of choice to battle Victor. Nick wonders why she's taking the JT part of this so personally. Sharon insists it's because it reminds her of Mariah gaslighting her, pretending to be Cassie, and rambles about Nick stirring up fear. Nikki and Victoria arrive and attack Nick, who tells them he'd do it all again. Victoria yells he can go to hell. The three women go at Nick about being a jerk, and Victoria rails about the terror she's been in thinking JT was back. Nick defiantly reiterates that he doesn't feel guilty, though he's sorry for their distress. Victoria complains he's harmed the company, it's their children's legacy. Nick wonders what she'd do if Victor came for Johnny or Katie. He won't apologize for doing what needed to be done. Victoria can't accept his choices. Sharon feels the same way, and Nikki brings up Victor's health. Nick snarks that his father will be fine. Nikki's repelled, he's so cold and calculating. Nick reminds her he prayed for Victor's second chance and his father threw it away. He has no remorse. Nikki walks out. Nick wants Victoria and Sharon to hear him out. He explains his position on his father, who turned on him after he tried to return to Newman, and announces he'll reveal everything tomorrow. Hopefully then they'll understand. At home, Hillary tells someone by phone that Devon's out of town and she looks forward to seeing them soon. After, Sean appears and complains she's not allowed to visit Charlie when Lily and Kane are out. Hillary agrees that Lily is a little uptight, then has to head out. Before long, Charlie arrives, having received a text from Shauna. He's taken aback to learn they're alone. Shauna says Hillary gets it. She thinks his mom is uptight. They start kissing. Charlie thinks he's starting to fall in love, and Shauna returns the sentiment. They decide their first time won't be tonight, but tomorrow would be perfect. Phyllis arrives at home and tells Summer she caught Billy in the middle of a high-stakes poker game, then demands to know why Summer held a poker game at the apartment. Summer insists she was never trying to hurt Billy, then reveals she told him about the games at the club and that he bailed her out. Stunned, Phyllis realizes they've been covering for one another. Billy arrives and reports that he got to boat back and he's done gambling. Phyllis hollers that this is about more than gambling, it's about his deceit. She shouts about the two of them lying to her, and Billy invites Phyllis to take her anger out on him, not Summer. Phyllis screams that he should have known how to act as an adult as she stomps upstairs. He hollers that she's not being adult, walking out of the conversation. Phyllis slams the door. When she returns, she drops the bag over the stairs and declares she won't live with a man she can't trust. Summer tries to intervene, but Billy calls Phyllis out for overreacting. He's tried to get through to her and it's not happening. He grabs his bag and leaves. At Crimson Lights, Mariah feels nervous with Tessa on their first date, but elects not to talk about it and to stay in the moment. Tessa suggests they get out of there. Holding hands, Mariah marvels that it's real. She can't believe this is actually happening. Later, Nikki sits with Victor and reveals Nick has no regret. Victor snarls that he thinks he's won. At the club, Hillary thanks the man for meeting her, and for his discretion. Just then, Mariah appears with Tessa and stops short. They sit at the bar, and Mariah frets about Hillary starting at them. Tessa suggests they say hello, since Mariah's supposed to be happy they're together. They approach Hillary, who introduces the man as Mark, an old friend. Mariah blurts that she and Tessa are on a date. Hillary's not surprised and tells them to have fun. At the dive bar, Mariah and Tessa are impressed by Hillary's reaction to their relationship. They clasp hands and share a kiss under the stars. In the dining room, Hillary tells Mark he paints an enticing picture, and she's tempted, but she can't do anything to jeopardize what she and Devon have worked so hard for. She wants to keep their conversation between them, and admits it rattled her that Tessa and Mariah saw them together. Devon can't find out the real reason for this meeting. No one can.